My name's Ollie and I am the Training and Onboarding Manager. In this video, we are going to explore camera gear. So the big issue that a lot of us see with property photography is the use of things like smartphones and small point and shoot cameras. Now, the reason why this won't capture the room in its best light is because one, point and shoot cameras and smartphones don't have a wide lens, and two, the quality and the sensor size isn't big enough to capture a lot of that detail. So to remedy some of these problems with things like the smartphone and with the point and shoot camera is to invest in something like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Now, this doesn't have to be expensive, but again, it is an investment and will elevate your property photography game from here to here and take you to that next level. So we've come up with a great cost-effective solution to what is required for camera gear. So the first one is a DSLR camera body. Now this will give you the quality because of the sensor size. It's a lot bigger than any smartphone or point and shoot camera, but also gives you quite a lot of manual control. So you can control the light and find out what settings work best for you. Definitely a wide angle lens. This will get a lot of the room captured as opposed to making the room look incredibly small. A flash, so you can balance the light coming in from the window and what's going on around and in the room and the exposure for the room. And most importantly, a tripod, so it holds the camera nice and steady for you, gets those verticals nice and straight, and also keeps it nice and level for you so you can get a really, really good shot. So why is the gear that we've recommended better than some of the stuff that you might be potentially using? So the short answer is sensor size. Sensor size in a point and shoot camera or a smartphone is really, really small, so it can't handle really weird lighting situations or very harsh lighting situations where something like a DSLR can. Now, the other issue that you might encounter or will encounter is the wide angle lens. You can obviously, on a DSLR with the removable lens capability, put a wide angle lens on there which will capture a lot of the room. Another one is direct flash on things like smartphones and point and shoots. You can't really change them because they're always pointing ahead of you, which gives a very unflattering image. It creates things like shadows and reflections on reflective surfaces. The last one is going to be shutter speed and the whole control element of what you can get on DSLR or some of the gear that we've recommended. So on something like a smartphone or on the regular point and shoot cameras, you can't change the shutter speed, which will then essentially give you a really blurry image on a very dark room. Whereas some of the gear that we've recommended, you get 100% control and that will give you a really good spot-on image. The wide angle lens will pretty much get everything in view and give you that nice wide shot, showing your potential clients everything on the marketing listing. More detail. The sensor size will give you a lot more detail, so you can pick up on tiny little things a lot better. Maybe it's a flower pot, or maybe it's some detail in the fireplace or some of that really nice cornicing. It gives you a lot of control, and that's the main thing. The control is key, so you can avoid some of the blurry images, some of the blown out images from the windows, the reflective surfaces, that kind of stuff from the direct flash. Tripods, key. Gets you that nice straight image, the verticals are nice and straight, it's nice and flat, it's nice and horizontal, and it also gives you a very flattering image when taken at the right height. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. For more information or any more tips and tricks, head over to the Property Box website to get some more in-depth PDF guides of everything that I've talked about.